What's up, everybody? Welcome to Human Innovation Tarot. My name is Eddie with Imagine Life Development Center, here to do the November love reading for my Geminis out there. If you're new to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you click the like, share, and subscribe button for me. All the other information you need to know is in the description box below. You can click the bell notification icon as well, and you'll be notified when I go live. You can come join me for a free live tarot reading. All right. My Geminis, I hope that you guys had a great Libra season. Now we're moving into Scorpio season. Officially in Scorpio season. Let's see what's coming up for you guys here in love and romance. All right, so the first card we have out is Friendship. I will show you guys all the cards. I will just get them out here on the table. We have Freedom. I feel like that's a very Gemini energy there. I think Friendship is as well. The zodiac symbol for you guys is the twins, right? The two females. Or the two people. I guess they don't have to be females, but the two people talking. We have the Ice Queen, which is kind of like a Queen of Swords vibe. So that would tie sort of to your energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, as it relates to the Queen of Swords and Tarot. Let's see. So I'm getting a vibe here. Now this could be, you know, because this is a collective reading. So this could be, it's not just for singles. I mean, you could be single or you could be in a relationship with this person. So far, I'm getting a little bit of a single vibe. So I feel like this is probably leaning more towards singles, but it doesn't have to be. But so far, I'm going to say that, okay, we got the last two here. Yeah. Karma. Okay. So this is this whole thing here, this whole energy kind of, to me, sounds like you're either interested in, or somebody around you, again, roles could be where you're interested in this person, or this person is interested in you, or you're both interested in each other. But I feel like this is definitely like a unique situation, okay? And I'm going to show you why. Like, this could be like, this could be an open relationship. We do have the open relationship card on the table, or a situationship or a friends with benefits type of thing here, okay? So the first thing is we have friendship. So I feel like this is somebody you know. Single or not, doesn't matter. I feel like there's somebody that you know that you're friends with here. And I feel like you or your person, you both kind of enjoy this freedom here. Now we have freedom and this open relationship card here. And so I feel like neither one of you, again, it could be either or both. Either you like your freedom, and you prefer your freedom, and you prefer the option to come and go, or keep the relationship open, or they do, or you both do. Okay, take it as it resonates. But there's definitely a sense of like a situationship or friends with benefits, because this freedom energy also is about because it's something that's very casual. Like, this isn't a serious lock you down, label it, we're going to get married and it's just going to be us together here, right? And then again, with the Ice Queen card here, this is somebody who's probably more of an avoidant attachment style, and that is actually in alignment with people who are more prone towards polygamy and open relationships, because that's part of the avoidant attachment style. And no judgment from me. I'm just telling it like it is here. This is somebody who, you know, like I said, they could just be less emotional. Like they're not the type of person to emotionally attach to somebody. We do have true love here, and we have soulmate. Okay. And then of course we have the open relationship card. So this is interesting. I feel like there could be a few different things happening here, a few different scenarios. And then at the bottom of the deck, we do have karma here. Now, karma isn't always bad. It can be a toxic relationship, or it could be, you're just receiving something back for the energy you put out, because that's really all karma is. It's cause and effect. You sow what you reap. If I do good things in life, then good things will come back to me. If I do bad things in life, then bad things will come back to me. That's really all karma is. It's neither good nor bad. It just responds to the energy of what we put out into the universe, the world. So I do feel like for some of you, this definitely could be a karmic relationship, or you've been involved in a karmic relationship where that person was treating the relationship like an open relationship and you guys weren't having it. Or maybe you guys were the ones doing that. Again, I don't know. Roles can be reversed here. But I feel like one of the scenarios, that's one of the scenarios. One of the other scenarios is you've been friends with somebody for a while, and maybe it's one of those things where you guys were really just kind of hiding your feelings, but you would hang out, you'd have fun together. Maybe it would even get physical because there is attraction and chemistry there, but you just never allowed it to really form or become anything else, And I think for a time that may have worked. But I feel like with the true love card, I feel like someone started to catch feelings here. And so it's like, we've always been friends, but now someone's starting to catch feelings. Someone's starting to realize maybe this is my soulmate, And so things are starting to get a little bit more serious here. Like you or this person, or maybe both of you are not really able to hide the feelings and emotions here, regardless of whether or not you still value your freedom, or not, or whether you want to stay in an open relationship or not, right? So there's some type of emotion. Somebody's starting to catch feelings here. Somebody's beginning to realize that they're with their soulmate. Now, a third scenario, maybe you could be in a karmic kind of open type of relationship, and then somebody new comes in and kind of screws it all up, because this person comes in and you're like, oh my gosh, this person over here that I'm with is like a situationship or a fling, and then you meet this other person and you actually fall in love with this other new person, which complicates your situationship relationship. You know what I'm saying? So there's a couple of different scenarios there that could be playing out for you guys. I mean, obviously this is a collective read. I can't possibly, know every possible scenario for every person out there. So just take it as it resonates. So the next card we have is security here. I will show you the card in just a minute. So this is telling me that I feel like that you're looking for, you or your person, whoever this is in the relationship, is looking for something more serious. Like again, if you guys have been in an open relationship or a situationship or whatever that is, for a time that may have worked, for a time that may have been pleasurable, or, it was like, well, it was fun for a minute, but now because I'm starting to get feelings, I'm looking for something secure, because that's always what happens, right? The minute that we create or begin to form an emotional attachment, then our nervous system begins to look for certainty, because now we know that we can get hurt. And the minute that we become emotionally attached, and the moment that we realize that because of that attachment, that emotional attachment, we can lose it, which means pain, then it's like our whole value system shifts. Now, where in the past things were fine and when they were casual and fun and flirty, and it was a hookup or a situationship, and there was no threat of being hurt because we weren't emotionally invested. Well, that's all changed now. I'm emotionally invested now. So now I can get hurt. So now I'm looking for security. So somebody is definitely beginning to get an emotional attachment here, and now they're wanting security in this relationship or situationship. Or maybe they've always wanted it, and they were hoping that this relationship would eventually get serious, right? So it's almost kind of like, you're seeing a friend, and the friend's, it's like they're very open with you about, hey, this is just a friendship, but yeah, we hook up and we sleep together and all of that, but we're just friends, right? Because it's an open relationship. Well, you're like, maybe you were believing that after a while, eventually this person would change their mind, right? It's like, okay, well, I'll go along with it for now, because later down the road, they'll change their mind, but they're maybe not changing their mind. So this brings us to the next energy we have, which is differences, right? And so what I feel that this is saying is that you guys, again, depending on your situation, you've outlived this connection. You've outgrown it, or you've gone as far as you can go with this connection. It's no longer satisfying. You guys want two different things. Maybe you're starting to desire something serious long term, and maybe they don't. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe they're wanting something more serious, and you're like, no, I still want to keep my freedom. So in other words, whatever the differences are, they're starting to affect the relationship. Hopefully all that's making sense. So this is a little bit of a complicated, the possibilities here are feeling a little bit complicated. Or maybe not complicated, but there's just a lot of energy. There's just a lot of different things happening here. Okay. So we have communication here. Communication might be one of the differences, one of the problems here in the relationship. Maybe you guys are not communicating well, or maybe one person is now talking to somebody else. Because again, if you're in an open relationship or a situationship, then you have to assume that at any time there could be another person involved. And then we have caution. So this is like a red flag card, saying, hey, yeah, there's some red flags here. Things are definitely not feeling safe, secure. There's definitely some red flags here. And I feel like either you or your person is picking up on this now. Or maybe you both are. Maybe you both are realizing that this relationship, again, because of the differences, maybe you've outgrown or you've outlived this connection. Or maybe you guys have realized that you were just better off as friends. And then, you tried to take your friendship to the next level, and you realize that, we were better off as friends. Trying to add romance into our friendship was not a good idea. Let me get one more card and a bottom card here for you guys and see what else we have. Really wants me to shuffle for this other card. For Gemini, please give me one more for Gemini. There we go. Forgiveness. Okay, so this could be, and at the bottom of the deck we have soul connection, which ties to the soulmate card on the table. So this could be, somebody else coming back, and maybe you reconciling with somebody else. So maybe you were in an open relationship, or maybe you broke up with somebody, and while you were apart, you were dating other people, but it was casual. It wasn't serious. You were just out dating, but really and truly, you know that this soulmate, this past person was your true love. And this past person comes back, you guys reconcile, or at least you want to reconcile. You know, that's the energy, the desire is to reconcile here, and to ask for forgiveness here, right? But, you know, depending on the other relationships that maybe you've been involved with, or any other situationships or friendships or other relationships, you know, any other type of relationships besides the soulmate relationship, that could be or creating some type of complications right now. Because, you know, I feel that a lot of these energies here on the bottom row especially could be tied to this past soulmate. It's like maybe in the past, you guys you felt like you had a lot of differences. Maybe you guys had communication problems, and now this communication card is somebody from your past wanting to reach out for forgiveness. But you see them as a red flag, or you see them as, hey, you know, you didn't provide me enough security in the past. Things, you know, we had too many differences, or we just weren't getting along back then, so you broke up, or they broke up with you, however the roles are. And then, you know, it's like maybe you're like, hey, maybe you friend zoned them, or they friend zoned you. Or you just wanted to keep things, you know, casual. And so you're like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to get into a serious relationship. I'm going to keep my freedom. I'm just going to go out and date people and, you know, have a fling here and there, or whatever it is. Right. But whatever it is, I feel that, you know, there definitely is an energy here of, you know, somebody wanting to, potentially come back and ask for forgiveness. And if it's not that, then essentially what you guys might do in your situationship is you may decide to, you know, forgive each other. Like, it's kind of like going back to the analogy of you were friends, and then you brought romance into it, and then you realize that, hey, we were better off as friends. We don't do well. We're just too different in terms of our romantic connection. You guys decide to kind of forgive each other for any damage or harm that you've done under the romantic pretense. In other words, you're like, hey, let's just go back to being friends. And, you know, we tried the romance thing. It didn't work out. And, you know, we're going to forgive each other. No hard feelings, but let's just keep it friends from now on. We're not going to try to, you know, pursue this romantic relationship anymore with each other. It's almost kind of like the movie I'm Getting, the Best Friend's Wedding, right? If you guys ever seen that movie. The main man of the character, he's going to marry Cameron Diaz, but his best friend is Julia Roberts. And Julia Roberts realizes after all these years she has feelings for him, and she's questioning herself, like, man, maybe, you know, he's such a great guy. Maybe I should have made my move. She's got this regret, you know, that she's thinking maybe I should have, you know, made my move. And at the very end of the movie, you know, it's like she tries to go for it. She knows that it's now or never. I have to tell this man how I feel. But he never had those feelings for her. He really does love Cameron Diaz. He wants to marry her. He's not interested in Julia Roberts that way. But she'll always be his best friend, right? So it could be something like that. I don't know. Let's get some more energy here. All right, so we have the Hangman, Pisces energy. So yeah, this is something I feel like you've had to think long and hard about here. You know, it's like you've had to put each other, you've had to think about this from a different angle, from a new perspective here. You've had to put yourself in each other's shoes. You have to you know, maybe take a pause for the cause to realize, you know, where you stand in this relationship or this situationship, or just to kind of like, you know, figure out what it is that you really want here in terms of your love life goes. Okay, then we have the King of Wands, and it wanted to come out in reverse. So this is just like, yeah, this is somebody, again, who can be definitely be a player. They can definitely be a little bit of if not a lot, manipulating. Somebody who definitely gives off player vibes, right? The King of Wands in reverse is really kind of more of a selfish energy, and they're definitely out to get what they want at all costs, and they're kind of unapologetic about it. So I could definitely see the King of Wands in reverse being somebody who's more into open relationships or polygamy, that kind of thing. And that's fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Doesn't have to be that person. We also have Pisces over here again. I'm just putting it out there for you guys for the energy. Now the Ten of Swords came out in reverse. So this could either be somebody from your past wanting to come back, hoping that things aren't over for good, or the Ten of Swords in reverse could be, hey, I'm seeing, because I'm seeing things from a different angle with this Hangman energy. It's like, let's not force, a square peg in a round hole. We're friends. We tried this romantic relationship thing. It's not working. Let's not stay in it until we hate each other, until we've done so much damage to each other that we don't like each other anymore. So it's like you're trying to avoid, with that Ten of Swords in reverse, you're trying to avoid, causing more harm than maybe that's already been done to this point. Let's see what else we have. We have the Lovers. So yeah, this is, again, somewhere you have you have the soulmate connection. Now, I don't know if it's this person that's like, because even a friendship could be a soulmate. It doesn't always have to be romantic, right? So this person who's this friendship energy, they could be like your soulmate. This is your energy, by the way. This is Gemini. So this is you. Or this is you having to make a decision about something. Because the Lovers card is a card of making a decision. And it could also be that, maybe like I said earlier, somebody else comes into your life and you realize, hey, maybe it's that past person who comes back wanting forgiveness. You're okay, that person might actually be my soulmate. Maybe it's somebody new that you're dating and seeing. Because sometimes, we detach and we're not looking for... we weren't looking for a romantic partner, and you get, you're out having a fling, or you're having an open relationship, and you accidentally catch feelings for someone, right? You weren't intending to catch feelings for somebody when you're out sleeping around or going to partying or whatever you're doing, but then it happened, right? That's a possibility. And here we have your energy again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here with the King of Swords. Now we have two different kings out. So maybe one of these persons is the past person, or maybe just another person. Male or female, doesn't matter. We have the Eight of Cups. So this is somebody in the past who either walked away from you, or you're maybe thinking about walking away from this connection, or you're just realizing with this difference card that, yeah, there's too many differences here. Like, I want something that's more fulfilling, because the Eight of Cups is always about walking to the Nine. The Eight of Cups is being disappointed, dissatisfied, or unfulfilled, or, the U2 song, I still haven't found what I'm looking for, because what you're looking for is that ninth cup. So the little dude back here is climbing the mountain, going in search for that ninth cup because he hasn't found it yet. And he's going to keep looking for it until he does. So, this is basically just saying that in this relationship, you're looking for that ninth cup. You're searching for what it is that will make you happy and fulfilled. And I'm not sure that you've gained crystal clarity on this yet, because the Hangman energy is on the table. The Hangman, you don't come out of the tree. The Hangman doesn't get out of the tree until he finally has clarity, until he finally has that new perspective or that enlightenment that he needs. He stays in the Hangman. And then after the Hangman, I want to say we go to I'm having a brain fart. Then he goes into you go into the death card energy, which is about transformation, right? So the old way, because now that you have this enlightenment, you realize the things in your life that you can't take with you, no longer serve you. You transform through the death energy, and you come out the other side. And into temperance, which is finding your way, basically. And temperance is about finding clarity as well. Peace, balance, harmony, and all that stuff. So now the last card we have is the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this is you learning. You're in a process, because the Page of Pentacles is a card of the student. This is you gaining that clarity, learning what you really want in your love life right now. But this also could be the offer too from maybe that past person. That's a possibility as well, because at the bottom of the deck we have 3 of Pentacles. And this could also be you just, again, enjoying your freedom and getting different offers. And they're small because it's a page and he's bringing in that little pentacle, just one pentacle. So this is you collaborating, talking, or somebody else to multiple people. I feel like this could be you though. And so you have a decision to make with the Lover's card, and the Hangman trying to figure out what you want with the 8 of Cups. You're looking for which person, which pentacle, which opportunity is the one that's gonna fulfill me here. Okay. So I really feel like, this reading is really about you, it's really about you trying to figure out what it is you really want when it comes to love and relationships. Do you want to keep things casual, or do you want to find somebody or reunite with somebody that you could have something serious with? Because sometimes casual relationships are nothing more than a trauma response. And because we've gone through so many, however many heartbreaking situations or relationships, we still want love, we still want connection, but we don't want to get intimately close because we're trying to protect ourselves from getting hurt. And so we just keep things casual and we try to get the best of both worlds. We try to have the connection and meet people, but without the threat of the intimacy that could hurt us. Okay, so we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. So yeah, this is basically, and this may not be like a marriage. Like I know the honeymoon is saying honeymoon, but really more like the holiday. Like I feel like you're just going to be enjoying the holiday time with whoever you're with here. Okay. So it's to me, it stays more in the realm of casual, just being casual. Now we do have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This could be that past person who comes back, or somebody new that you meet with that soulmate energy and that true love energy. And then we have trust. This situation is calling for you both to have faith. Because yeah, I feel, again, you've been hurt, you've been wounded in the past. And when you meet this new person, you may have that tendency to want to avoid intimacy or that connection, even though it's right for you. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have passion. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So yeah, this person, whoever this person is, there's obviously going to be a lot of chemistry and passion. So Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope this reading is helpful for you. It's kind of long. Hopefully it makes sense for you guys. If you haven't already, please click the like, share, and subscribe button for me. It's completely free for you. Come join me for a free live tarot reading sometime. Enjoy November and check in for other readings that will be coming your guys' way very soon. And as always, my friends, love and light.